So if you bring these pieces together, you will see that a process like a sales process that starts with lead management and ends hopefully with some cash money paid by the customer, it starts maybe in an on-demand sales environment. The user will have a screen that looks approximately like this. This is sales on demand to be shipped in Q1 next year. This application is designed around people, sales people. It's not an enterprise app, it's a people app. It's designed to make salespeople more productive. You will see that it looks a little bit like Facebook for the enterprise. It's the, how do I collaborate with my colleagues, with my partners? I get news feed from others who are working on my case. I can share information with them. So it's very much a collaborative tool to make a salesperson more productive. You combine that with the power of the back end, where you have the consistent pricing, the ability to promise commitment, the ability to book the order, deliver the order, invoice the order, and get the money for the order, you have a very consistent world. The salesperson will be on a device. In this case, it's a big screen device. It could be an iPad, or it could be a mobile device. And when he sits in front of the customer, and the customer says, okay, if I'm giving this price, I need to know that I can get it on Friday. And on his mobile device, the salesperson is now able to get the back-end's commitment on delivery, as you see it here on the BlackBerry. When can we deliver this amount of goods on this order? That is how the on-demand world and on-premise world comes together. And the salesperson doesn't even know where the data comes from, because it's all on a device. Some of it comes from the on-premise world, and some of it comes from the on-demand world. That is how you see the pieces fitting together. And they're being designed now in different ways. We come from a design point which was business process design. With business objects, we learned to design around data and information. And now, with this device and these on-demand solution, we're designing around people. We combine these three views. You get consistency in the process. You get consistency in the data. And you get delightful user experiences because they are designed around the user's situation and not the process or the data. That's what we're trying to achieve. And that's how these pieces come together. And it's not just 4 elements of a strategy. It's the synergy between the 4 that should make SAP distinct different in the market. So with that, we also committed to the roadmap. With all of this going on and the speed of innovation increasing at SAP, you need to know what can you expect by when. We have made these roadmaps together with our user groups, and I want to thank the patience from the user group as well as the work that's been going on in trying to analyze how do we get specific enough without breaking our problems around revenue recognition and so on. There's a limit to how much we can actually commit. We found a good path, a good balance between the two, and we have now roadmaps per industry and per line of business where we take everything we have on-premise, on-demand, on-device orchestration and say, what of this is relevant for an insurance company? What of this is relevant for a consumer products company? And when, over the next 3 years, can you expect which pieces to come? With that, you can go to our site and look it up. It's the service marketplace / roadmap at the end, as you see. You will see the roadmaps by industry as well as line of business. With this, we hope that we can engage in real conversations about how can you evolve your roadmap with SAP and non-SAP so we can help you extract more value from your SAP investments. With this dialogue, we get feedback as well. We have now the experience of working closely with our customers, not late in the development stage, but very early in the development stage. And with this, we are increasing the likelihood that what we build meets your requirements. And hopefully this becomes now the acceleration of SAP, where we deliver on your expectations at a faster pace, while at the same time reducing the cost of running the software. So, I can't say we've done everything, but we have a strong commitment to quality. Some of you have noticed that we actually delayed the delivery of the enhancement pack that was scheduled for this year. And the sole reason we did that was because we have increased the bar on quality. Was it bad quality? It was by far the best quality we ever had in the business suite. However, if you really want to speed up innovation, you need at the same time to make a very strong commitment to expectations on quality. Otherwise, what you get is very rapid chaos. And we don't make toys, we make business software, remember? So we put the bar very high on quality. And because we did that, when we did the testing, we felt we're not meeting that bar. And like in all lean theories, you don't ship a problem to your customer, you fix it first. That's why we delayed that, and it shows a very strong commitment to quality in a phase of our life where we actually said, we'll speed up innovation. Well, guess what? Innovation is not about the time you ship the product. It's the time when 1,000 customers use it live. And that you get fast if you have high quality, not low quality. I talked about the stabilization of the core, how we're bringing disruptive innovation in non-disruptive ways without changing anything you have. You can take the HANA appliance and significantly use some new technology like in memory computing. I talked about the reduction of TCO being one of the most prominent goals that we have for the on-premise world, and how we are with rapid deployment solutions trying to ease the consumption of new functionality. And we talked a lot about this idea that we need to improve the usability. There will still be 250,000 screens of the business suite out there, and we don't come and take them all away because you might not like that disruption, but we will populate much more new and exciting user experiences, like we did in talent management, like we did in PLM with 3D viewing of products, and like we can now do with the mobile devices. And finally, we are committed to roadmaps. We want to be your reliable partner, so you can trust what we say, you can plan accordingly, and together we can deliver value in your landscape. Now, where does that bring us in the bigger picture? We actually believe that we're in this tipping point where the internet and the mobile devices that were so far focused on consumers will move into the enterprise space in a big way. We believe that many of the innovations that will happen on business processes will happen not inside companies, but between companies, as whole value networks try to optimize how they do business so that they can get value creation to their customers with much less resources consumed. That is why the consistency between the pieces is so important. And that is why we need to be able to deliver on-premise, on-demand, on-device, and orchestration, both for SAP and non-SAP, as we try and optimize entire value chains. If we combine these new technologies of cloud computing on demand, mobility, and in-memory computing, we might actually be able together to optimize how this world runs, and with that, increase the efficiency in which we use resources, while at the same time creating prosperity for people everywhere. That is the purpose we signed up for as co-CEOs, and I hope you will join us on that journey as good customers, and we're committed to deliver value to you on every step on the way. Thank you very much.